All right, hello everybody. Welcome back to Jiu-Jitsu Sisterhood. I'm your host Ashley, and I'm here with Sarah Swi-ATTACK.
Yes.
Say hello.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Of course. I do this just to put a spotlight on women fighters in general. We're pretty much like hidden. People say we don't bring crowds, we don't do this, and I think it would help if people get to know the fighters, and see that we have personalities and stuff.
Yeah, we definitely do.
So just to help me get to know you and our followers, just tell them a little bit of background, like where you train, how long you've been training, and your rank.
Yeah, absolutely. My name is Sarah Swi-ATTACK. I train out of Flow State Jiu-Jitsu in Falcon, Colorado. I am a brown belt. I just got promoted in February, and Thank you. I've been training 6 years this weekend, actually. So
nice.
Yeah, it's my little 6-year anniversary. Why not come to main character Jiu-Jitsu? So
6-year anniversary. That's awesome. I've been training for 10, but I'm also a brown belt.
Awesome.
So that's awesome. Yeah, so many more brown belts are coming out.
I'm happy
so
to
excited.
see the growth of the sport for sure, and a lot more ladies coming into it. And I teach a women's class at my gym, so I'm happy to see like the progression and the confidence in the women who come and encouraging them to keep with it. So
awesome. And how did you get into jiu-jitsu?
There's a short story and the long story, but mainly I wanted to know how to defend myself is kind of the biggest thing. And for me, it was I just had some like pent up anger and issues and stuff, and I was like, I need something to put this into and invest into, and I just got hooked. Like the first time I walked into a gym, I got lucky, and somebody put me into a triangle, and I was like, I want to know how to get out of that. How do I not let that happen? And I actually did that today. I got out of a fucking triangle. So
that's awesome.
So that helped.
It's true though. Like I feel like most people know like day one, like an actual class, like not day one, like you're rolling, and because that's not the same. But like day one class, I feel like you know if you love it or you don't.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yep. And that was it. Like I got the bug real fast, and I'm a competitive person. So about 3 months in, I started competing, and I haven't really stopped since. And I got a real supportive family who was watching my matches today, and they tune in for all my fights. So
awesome. Yeah, and you've done main character before, right?
I have. Yeah, back in February.
Yeah. Have you done anything else?
I do fight to wins. I BJJF. Really anything and everything I can get my hands on. I try to sign up for those. We have local tournaments and stuff as well. Wilson Bros puts on a good show periodically when they do theirs, and so yeah, anything and everything. If I can sign up for it, I try to.
And then what's your favorite rule set then?
Sub only. 100%.
I feel like everybody's like
sub only. Like I like it because you can just get after it a lot more. And with IBJJF, yes, it might be the more prestige like thing right now. I think ADCC's more trying. Apparently, CGI is taking over now. But no, I like that rule set. I like that knowing that everyone's going to get after it. You're going to go ham, and there's not going to be the stalling tactics and stuff like that. And yeah, it's just a better format for me.
Like, oh look, I have a point. Okay, now we're going to stay here for 5 minutes. Okay.
So and there's no favoritism because it's like whoever was more aggressive,
also
whoever attacked more, that's who's going to get it. And they deserve to win. So
yeah, and honestly, IBJJF has been a little sketch on some calls lately. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah. Favoritism there.
Like, obvious. Like there was one that this guy like mid-match just started like checking the pant length of this guy's gi, and I'm like, was your dude losing?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's bad.
Hold on, these pants.
It's bad. You're like, what's the length? And I know people who like hike them up and pull them down for different I'm like, I do no gi. All right. I used to train both, but now it's just I'm leaning more towards no gi.
Why is that?
I'm really flexible, and I like to exploit my flexibility, but I also like that you have to fight harder. Yes, people say grips are hard to hold on to with gi because it's like once you get it, you can hang on, but it's like, no, I want that slipperiness, I want that speed, I want that attack that you can have that no gi provides. So,
yeah.
Or going up through the ranks, I did both, and then now I'm more focusing on no gi, but I still have a place in my heart for gi. But
you still own your gis?
Yes, I still own gis, and I haven't bought any new ones, but I still have them.
Yeah, me too. I kind of like fell off the gi stuff. I still enjoy doing the gi, but it also hurts my fingers, the grips.
It does. Oh yeah.
I was like, after a while, I was like, bro, do I want this pain?
Start building up manly calluses, and you're like.
I also overheat really easily, so it feels like that affects my game also.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because you just start getting more sluggish, and I like it because it's like the material that you wear and everything. A breeze comes through, you're like, oh.
Nice. All right, cool. And then, what are your goals as a competitor?
I want to be on all the big fights. If I can make it happen, I want to.
I'll make money.
I want to make money. I want to be up there with like the Fiona Davies of the world and Kendall Rusing, like all those people who I aspire to have the tenacity that they do with the sport. So, yeah, I definitely want to do the big games if I can. But for now, just keep doing what's handed to me.
Are they the ones that inspire your jiu-jitsu? Like, do you tend to look at how they do jiu-jitsu and like implement it into your game, or do you have other people that you look up to, or not look up jiu-jitsu, but like that inspire you?
Yeah, I would say Kendall Rusing for sure because she's a similar build to me, and I love how she works. I also like how Fionn does it, even though she's smaller than me. Like you can learn from everybody, and so I just try to like pull as much information as I can and make it my own and figure out what my game strategy is going to be. But I don't try to be as cookie cutter. I want to like have room for play,
for creativity,
yes, for that creativity of the sport for sure.
Awesome. Okay. If you could roll with anyone or train with them, who would it be?
Kendall Rusing, 100%, absolutely. She's an inspiration to me.
You didn't go to her beach, babes?
I don't know, I didn't.
No, I'm kidding. It was like last weekend. You were like, do you live here?
I know, I live in Colorado.
Right, you said Colorado.
Yeah,
so.
it's a trek to get here, but it's worth it when I have the opportunity that presents it. But I'd love to train with her. She's great.
Yeah, that makes sense, though, because that would have been 2 trips that you would have had to pay expenses for. So
I was doing the Spartan trifecta last weekend, too, so that was
wow. The Spartan trifecta. That's crazy.
Yeah, 24 miles.
That shit's hard, guys. Yeah. Look that up.
Oh, yeah, it's hard. It's hard. So 24 miles, like, in total for the weekend, and then, like, 60-some obstacles, and then I had a weight cut for this tournament, so that wasn't
Oh, my God.
But we did it.
So 145, right? Or no?
No, I had to do 185. I'm usually around
185.
195, and I had to cut to 185. But I gained a lot of the cut that I had already started implementing about a month ago, and gained a whole bunch of weight from the tournament, or the Spartan. So
struggle.
Yeah,
And then, have you ever heard of Iron Man?
Yes, the race. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Did you do that?
I would have to look into it more. Probably not. The trifecta is like max level for me right now. I'm not a runner, but I like the balance of the obstacle courses and stuff. But an Ironman just sounds not there yet. Plus, it takes a lot of demand on the body, and I can only do like so much with jiu-jitsu training that I'm already implementing. So, yeah.
Is that like something you do for fun outside of jiu-jitsu, like those marathon obstacle thingies?
That's just a side hobby. That's just something that I enjoy, and I work full time and make these trips happen. So.
What do you do?
My mom is a financial service retirement planner, and I'm work in her office as well.
Okay.
So, yeah, I enjoy it. I love it. Helping people retire and know that they can stay in retirement and all that. Yeah, I mean, you might retire, but it's like, can you stay there with the economy and the way it is right now? Social Security will only last so long. So yes, I work full time, and last year before I graduated, I was working full time, going to school full time, and jiu-jitsu full time, and traveling. So it is possible. You can absolutely make it happen if you want to, for sure.
Okay, here's a question. What's your most memorable victory?
Summit Grappling Championship, Mississippi, August last year.
Why? What made it unforgettable?
I got a super fight, and then if you won your super fight, you got put into this absolute bracket. And the absolute bracket took all the people who had won their matches that evening, and it shuffled them around, so you could have had anywhere from blue, purple, brown, and black. And at the time, I was a purple. And I just took one match at a time, and I won the championship belt, and I won $500. So it was the first time I had won money
and a belt.
And I had beat a black belt to do that.
Hell yeah!
As a purple belt beating a black belt, like everyone has an off day, but it was an amazing experience.
It was not your off day.
Exactly. My sister was there, so she was able to come up and be there with me, and it was a memorable experience for sure.
Fun.
Mississippi.
Yeah. Okay, and then is there a moment that you remember where you had to like change your strategy mid-match, and how did you handle it? Because I feel like that's hard for a lot of people to like, because you know how we get like tunnel vision?
It's a thing, man. I would actually say the gal I'm going against tomorrow, Casey, we had a Pans match together, and I had to change up my game a little bit, make her kind of think that I was changing my game, and like do it without confusing myself. And
mind games, but without confusing myself.
You know, but in the moment, like you got to scrap, and you're like, what am I going to do to scramble and make it happen? But yeah, it does. It does. It happens. But no, that's something that I try to like always be cognizant and aware while I'm rolling. And I know some people say like they just like black out and can't even hear their coaches. And luckily, I can like tune in to people individually and like, okay, I need to listen to that, or I need to add this in, or I need to change what I'm doing or my approach here. So. Cool. Yeah.
All right, last question.
Yeah.
Fun fact about you.
Fun fact about me. I can do the splits. I think that's a fun fact. Or Spartan trifecta winner. You know.
Or Spartan trifecta. Awesome.
One of the two.
Splits are hard, guys.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But I would love to be able to do that, too, just because of the whole flexibility thing with jiu-jitsu. So that's awesome.
That's a fun fact.
All right. Thank you so much for talking to me. We're going to close it out. Do you want to just let everybody know your Instagram handle so they can follow your journey?
Absolutely. It's Sarah Swi-ATTACK _03. So definitely tune in, and I'm excited for the fight tomorrow. So
Yeah, she's fighting tomorrow, guys, so tune into that. And thank you for watching and listening to us. I hope you enjoyed the conversation just as much as I did. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and Jiu-Jitsu Sisterhood out. Bye.